My view around lesson observation involves being really clear that lesson observation is not about judging teachers. We need to make sure that when we're engaging in lesson observation activity, it's about supporting teachers to develop as to the best professionals they can be. If everything we do around lesson observation is about accountability and about performance management, then teachers are in a deficit model. What we're looking to do is to give teachers an opportunity to reflect on their practice and to make sure that they can learn from things that went wrong, develop things that went right, and share that practice across other teachers to make sure that as a whole school that learning gets better.
I think the problem is when you've had a lesson observation, very often all you want to hear is the grade. Was that outstanding? Was it good? Did it require improvement? And that was the thing that your ears pricked up on. And if you were told that was outstanding, then you glowed inside. But if you were told that required improvement, sometimes you were in the right frame of mind to receive the feedback there and then. And it was a difficult process to go through. It never felt real. It was a snapshot, but it wasn't reality. It wasn't everyday experience of teaching. It was a glimpse of what happens in your class, but it wasn't always capturing you at your best or your children at their best. Technology can sometimes go wrong and affect that lesson. So it didn't feel very real. I think that's what I'm trying to say. It always felt set up, fake, and not reality, not the everyday experience of you as a teacher and the children as learners.
When I looked at different models of videoing lessons and looking at the technology available, some are very expensive. I felt that I was being heavily sold in certain areas, and also that they were very fixed. What I was looking for was something where the teachers had control. The key to me with this is that teachers have to trust that it's not going to be used in any way that they're not happy with. So what I was able to do with this piece of technology is to make sure that the teacher had control. It's not about me. I can't view it unless it's released to me, which is really important, because if I want teachers to seriously think about how they're performing in a classroom and being reflective, they can't be worried about somebody checking up on them.
I found watching that first bit of footage fascinating, because I've never seen myself in action, and I was really quite intrigued. When you're teaching, you're in the moment, aren't you? And you're in the moment and you're dealing with this child and that child. The camera gives you a chance to take a step back and look at everyone, and then you can watch it again with a different lens. And then you can watch it again a third time with a different lens. And you keep gleaning things out of the same teaching session, but looking at it from a different angle. I've loved the whole process, and I understand that some teachers are fearful. But like you say, if you really engage in this project and if you get it, it's about getting it, isn't it? It's about understanding what it's all about. And it's not about a judgment being passed on you. It's not about that was an outstanding lesson. It's about let's look at that lesson, let's be curious, and let's learn things that we can apply next time so that you are a better teacher, the children are more effective learners. And it's an ongoing journey, isn't it? And it's going to look very different. Me and Sean could have gone down any number of avenues with this, but he's often said to me, where do you want to go next? I see this as an opportunity. As you say, it's teaching and learning. For me, it's being curious about my teaching. But at the end of the day, what I want are my children to become better learners. And exploring these different things with Sean, I know, has made my children better learners. And that process is going to continue.
This technology has the potential to be everywhere in schools. I think when we look at what we're able to do with this, including live coaching sessions, sharing practice, giving teachers the opportunity to perhaps come to their performance management with 3 examples of when their teaching had a massive impact on children's learning, I think teachers will really buy into this. The key to this is making sure the trust is right within the schools. So if we could scale this out to every teacher, I think it would be of massive benefit to the children.